So just a few things. This is the Leading from the Heart campaign, which was one of our largest campaigns, which is, you see it's got the arch on it, which has been pretty much our symbol for a long time. In Misericordia, notice the modernized 11-syllable name, which is, I don't know of any university that's got that many syllables in a name. I mean, work at it, but it's, you got to come up with the University of South Massachusetts at, branch it, whatever. But 2 words, 11 syllables, I think we win. But there's no E on the end of the Misericordia, which would have been the Latin spelling, would have had an E on the end, and it would have had an A sound. And I just showed some of you, my father took Latin when he was a kid. He passed away when he was 97, but he always mispronounced our name. And I started going, well, I wonder why he's saying it that way. But it's the Latin version. And then there's a name here, right over here, one of the donors, Bill Umfred. And Bill's name is going to come up as part of our tour. So I just wanted to show you that he actually existed, and he's going to be part of our story. So we're going to start walking this way, and I just want to show you a few things. We'll be inside, we'll be outside. And if we go too fast, just scream and we'll slow down, okay? All right, come this way. When most of you came here, this was, Insalaco Hall wasn't here yet. So you knew Macaulay, and many of you lived in Macaulay at one time or another. And I don't know if you know the name of the sister who's on the wall there, the Sister Teresa Walsh. So Mary Teresa Walsh, born in 1864, good Irish sister. She's the superior down in Wilkes-Barre. And her dream is to build a college on the hill for the daughters of the coal miners. So at the age of 56, her health was already pretty well downhill. She's in a wheelchair, and I didn't know this. So she's in a wheelchair in the St. Mary's Convent. If you read the thing she's talking about building, the convent catches on fire. Teresa Walsh can't get out of the building. She dies after the fire, but she dies because of the fire. So the novitiates who are down there that she's charged with, what do you do now? There's nobody to lead us anymore. And there's talk of maybe they should disband, maybe they should just give up this idea of building this place out of the hill and all this jazz. And eventually they go, no, we still need a college for the women. The daughters of the coal miners deserve this. She wanted it to happen. We're going to figure out a way to get this done. And so Teresa Walsh is gone. She passes away in 1920. The school was supposed to be built and open in 1914. World War I comes along, somewhere around there. World War I comes along, that's not good. Teresa Walsh, so after the war ends, we're good, we're going to get started. Teresa Walsh passes in the fire. Things are in disarray, they don't know what to do, and eventually they figure out we're going to build the college anyway. So in 1921, September 1921, they start digging on what is now Mercy Hall, the administration building or the main building or Old Main or whatever it was called back then. It wasn't Mercy. When you were here, was it the administration building? Yeah. And basically that was the whole building without the wings. Just the flat part was all that was there. And so that's Teresa Walsh. There's not a whole lot of her left here. There's Walsh Hall, but there's not a lot of things that are commemorating Sister Mary Teresa Walsh, even though she's the one that sort of figured this whole game out. And we always talk about Catherine Macaulay. We don't have a statue yet of Catherine Macaulay on campus, which is odd, I think. And I want to show you next where I think one might go when we get ready to. Hello, welcome. Okay, so we're going to walk out. Not out there, because if we go out there, we'll be in an elevator. That would be bad.